So today I'm going to be going over a little side project that I've been working on that is a language learning flashcard application for Mac OS. Over the years I've used quite a few different flashcard applications, the biggest one being Anki, and I feel like every flashcard app I used didn't really have the features I was looking for. None of them kept me engaged, none of them kept me learning, so I decided to try creating my own version of what I feel like would work best for me. I'm not sure if it works for anybody else, but this is kind of the ideal application in my eyes for language learning or just anything else. So before I get into the settings, what I'll do is I'll just get into the heart of the application and just kind of show you the basics of it. So the heart of this application is what I call persistent language learning. So this means we're showing flashcards at the top of your screen throughout the day. So you could be in a Zoom call, you could be working, and a flashcard will appear. So let me just show you how that works here. Right now we can see that we have this status bar for our application, and we can see that a flashcard is actually going to appear here in about 5 seconds. So let me go ahead and click off here, and we can watch it pop up in front of us. There we go. So flashcard appeared. We have traditional Mandarin here, as well as some pinging. And if we click play,
你好,
we have audio. And if we didn't hear it, we can actually play it a little bit slower with the second click.
你好,
and when we turn around this flashcard, we can say, okay, this is the English translation. This was either easy for me or hard for me. So I can go ahead and click easy, get a little bit of confetti, and I go back and check up here, and we are going to get another flashcard in 5 minutes. So this may seem really simple, but for whatever reason, I just couldn't find a flashcard application that did this, that just fed me flashcards throughout the day while I work without it being overly complicated. So now that I've showed you the basic functionality, let's go into kind of start to finish what this looks like. So other flashcard applications are really intent on having you create flashcards within their application. This means going through card by card, filling in what's on the front of the card, filling in what's on the back of the card, styling each and every card. It's just cumbersome, and I didn't really like it. So what I did is I decided there's going to be no building of flashcards in my app, just importing of CSV or TSV files. So when you get started using this app, you start with a Google Sheet or a Microsoft Excel, or to be honest, you could even go to your favorite Anki deck or another flashcard app and just export that deck as like a CSV file. Here we have this sample deck. So we have 3 basic columns. We have traditional Mandarin, we have pinging, and then we have English. The nice thing about Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel is we can do formulas, which makes it really convenient. So as an example, we can use a Google Translate formula so that in column A I can just have all the English words I want to know, and then just have this formula go all the way down and have it translate my English into Mandarin. We could also do the same for pinging, to be honest, and we could add any number of other columns for notes or reminders or something like that. So once we have that file ready, we can just go ahead and export as a CSV or TSV. Then we go ahead and open up my application. We go to import this file. And then once it's imported, it's stored in this imported deck list. As you can see, we have 3 different decks here. So we have French, Spanish, Mandarin, and then we have a choice for active deck. So the cool thing about this is you can learn multiple languages or multiple things with this application. I could learn Mandarin today, and I could just come in here and switch it to Spanish or French for the next day and learn whatever deck I have loaded for that. Once the deck is loaded, you're presented with this smart column mapping screen, which is a really cool way for us to basically break down all of the columns from that Google Sheet and say what columns do we want in the front of our flashcard and which columns do we want in the back. And we can even order it, which ones are on top, on bottom, etc. So for this, we're going to go click on the styling of our first column, which is the traditional Chinese. We have a bunch of different styling options here, so I can go ahead and make this a bigger font. I can change it to black, I can change it to semi-bold text, and then I can actually enable speech on this column. So the speech function actually pulls natively from your Mac OS, which actually has pretty good voice to speech. So it actually works out really great, and they have support for all kinds of different languages, and they have various voices, which is really nice. So we're going to choose traditional Chinese. We're going to choose our voice here. We have a preview of everything. If we want to hear the voice, we can even click on the play so we can hear what each voice sounds like. We'll hit save, and then next we're going to go to our next column, which is pinging. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to add it to the front. I'm going to click on our settings and make it small and dark gray, and make it italic maybe. I'll hit save there. On our back, it originally had pinging, but we don't want that, so we'll click out of that. We want English, and we'll add it to our back side. We'll click styling. We'll give it blue text color. We'll make it really big. We'll make it bold, and then we'll hit save. And then we'll import that styling. So now we have the styling of the flashcard. Now we get to the kind of the heart of this app, which is the intervals. So from here, I can basically set it. Right now it's at 5 minutes. I could set it to 15, 30, 60 minutes, however long. I could choose to have it on all day, or I could choose it to go on a schedule. So let's say I only want it displaying while I'm working from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I can have it on a schedule here. If we scroll down, we have some appearance settings, so we can choose the size of the cards. My desktop is pretty large, so it's at a large, but if I were on a 12 or 13-inch Mac, I might choose small compact cards. We can also choose the locations that these will pop up in, so any of the corners or the center we can choose as a location. And then as we start using this application more and more, we have kind of a really simple activity summary. So we have a GitHub style heat map tracking, so we can see how active we are each month and see trends and patterns, as well as some key stats like our streak count and longest streak. We even have some more info here, and then we can go into a more detailed view of our heat maps to see how many cards each day, see our daily average, and some other numbers. So now that our card is set, we can close out of here. We can go back and we can see that we have another card going in 4 minutes. Maybe if I'm a little bit busy and I just don't want cards coming at me every 1 or 2 minutes, I can hit pause until I'm ready for them again, or unpause, or maybe I want a card right now. I can go ahead and click show card, and then again we have the audio.
对不起.
And the flip, and more confetti. So yeah, this is kind of my little side project. I have been using it the last week while developing it, and I really like it. I've had times where maybe I'm a little too busy and a card pops up. I just drag it over, I keep it off to the side for a few minutes. Once I get to kind of a breaking point, I'm able to just come back to this and then actually solve the card, figure out what it is. And because it's persistent and because it's always at the top of the screen, it's really hard to avoid. So I can't just click close or minus it away and not see it. I really have to actually take an action on the card, which has helped me a lot as somebody that wants to be learning while I'm working and doing other things. So yeah, that's the app. Hopefully I'll release this soon. I'm still sorting out a few bugs and trying to figure out what other features should be in here. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it, and hopefully somebody out there has the same learning style as myself, and this will be helpful for them.